Hi everyone, this is Sheila with Sheila & Co. at Samson Properties. The fact that you are here for part two says you're really interested, so thank you so much. But welcome to the TJF Tidbits part two with Trevor of Innovative Home Inspections. And then you are licensed in Maryland and DC, correct? Do you
Right.
see anything in Virginia for you in the future? And what else does your company do outside of home inspections?
Definitely. Yeah, we're definitely branching out. Virginia, Delaware, and Pennsylvania are our next stops. Of course, Virginia being the next one. We'll be up and running in Virginia in 2 months or less. As far as other services, we offer radon, termite inspections. We're also going to be offering termite treatment soon as well. Then, as far a lot of plans, a lot of great things happening. Innovative home inspections. We also are getting into well and septic inspections, mold
What
inspections,
about
pretty
pool?
much pool inspections. That's a little further down the list, but it is on the list.
Yeah, because there's some houses where we are doing like home inspection with one person, well and septic with another person, pool with another person. So it's always good to just have it as a one-stop shop. Now you
That's
talked
dope.
about radon real just slightly, but let's talk about that for a second here. A lot of folks that come in to the area that don't really know this area are not familiar with radon. So why don't we explain what that is and where it comes from and how it's remediated?
Got it. So radon is a odorless, tasteless, natural gas that emits from the ground all the time naturally. The issue is when you put a structure over that ground, the radon gases can get caught in the house. The reason why that's the issue is, of course, over time, it's not an immediate thing, but over time, radon can cause a lot of health issues. With at the top being is, lung cancer. It's actually the number two leading cause of lung cancer. That's,
What's the number one? Smoking?
yes, of course.
And then radon?
And then the
Wow,
rate,
that's great.
right? Exactly. So,
Okay.
um, but nevertheless, when people do become informed about radon, a lot of people get nervous, especially if you. I think we had a situation to where one of your bosses purchasing a property, and then they spoke with the neighbor, and he was like, "Oh, I have crazy high radon levels." Right? You remember that one?
No.
Uh, but nevertheless, they got scared, and all because even if you do have radon in the house, there's a certain number it has to be below. If it is over that number, which is a very conservative number, so 4.0. There's ways to mitigate, so you do radon mitigation to get that, make sure that the radon can be funneled into a direction, and then of course released in the atmosphere. But yeah, so that's pretty much radon in a nutshell.
And then after the remediation system is placed, you, well, I don't know, another party has to retest it, or can you retest it again?
I can retest it again.
So is
Yes.
it a conflict of interest for someone to test a property for radon and then also remediate it?
So that's a great question. There, there is some, practical gray area in there, but the the way that we have to measure to determine whether there are high levels of radon in the house or not is bulletproof. Like there's no room for interpretation, right? So, for example, it's crazy. I actually have a radon test here. I'll show you. So, this kit here,
Yeah, why don't you show everyone the kit what it looks like?
this is a radon test.
Yeah.
Okay, has this perforated area here. It's like a filter. It collects air particles in the air, which after for 48 hours, it can determine whether the levels of radon are high. We have to plug this up in it and have it sent off to the lab, right? With doing that, it's kind of hard to be open for interpretation. It's either above or below, right? So, and it's not like a home inspection where certain things can be open to interpretation as far as what needs to be fixed now or later, because of course the home inspector cannot be a contractor, right? Yeah, an inspector can say, "Oh, you need to replace all of your plumbing, and by the way, I can change all of your plumbing." With radon tests, it's a little bit different. I don't know many home inspectors who are licensed to to administer radon tests doing radon remediation, but nevertheless, in my opinion, I will have to do some more research on it. I don't see why it would be a major conflict.